I'm like,
I don't remember how old my last pet was, my Tamagotchi, but I do remember that they will be in egg form for a little bit. I don't think it will take all day, but I think it takes at least a few hours, so I really can't do anything with him until he hatches. So we'll be back. This deer is affectionately called Roy for Roy G. Biv, or the colors of the rainbow. Yes, my art teacher quirkiness came out with this one, but I couldn't pass it up. My grandfather's name is also Roy, and he was a hunter, so I think it's fitting. I'm happy to say Roy actually went to a good home this past weekend at our Pride event down on Butler Street in Pittsburgh. So he's going to a lovely home in West Virginia where his new mom said that there are a ton of other deer hanging up in her house, but she finally gets her own rainbow gay deer to represent her own sexuality. So I'm really excited that he went to a good, safe home so quick. Our bones are ethically sourced here locally. We do know some hunters, obviously, my own family. Some of the bones are found naturally out in the woods in their last place of resting, and some of them are actually sent to us from taxidermists who do not use the bone in their own practice and know that it's going to get good use. I love the idea of an animal being used full circle. So not only is the meat being processed, not only is the mount being taxidermied, but that the bones are also repurposed with new life and art. This Ouija owl was actually created, I think, around Christmas time, maybe even in the fall, maybe that far back. Don't mind the crack in my voice. I definitely just got done swallowing my own spit. You cannot breathe your own spit, by the way. But what I'm peeling up, that weirdly gross, satisfying peel, is liquid latex. My liquid latex that I use is special effects latex that you can get at Spirit of Halloween at the mall around Halloween time. And it smells absolutely disgusting. I hate the smell of latex. However, when you coat the back of a resin piece that you know you want to give a top coat to, or that you want to dome, it helps the resin not pour over so that the back of your piece can stay nice and smooth and clean. So those little droplets that you see me popping off, since there is resin on top of the latex will help me pop off those little driplets. Whereas if I wouldn't have put the latex, the driplets would have just adhered to the resin back and I would have had to sand them down, which probably wouldn't have worked. They probably would have looked pretty messy and, you know, thus turning your work into more of a B grade. So as much as I hate the smell of liquid latex, it is definitely a lifesaver, especially whenever you want to give that nice shiny top coat to a piece. I try to hoard all of my pieces I know I need to top coat for so that I can do this whole step at one time. Because again, it is stinky, it is messy, but the finished product is it's definitely worth it. Our Pride event is this Saturday. It's currently Tuesday evening, and if you can't tell, as tradition at this point, we are not ready. We're not ready. This is going to be our third time changing our show setup too. We bought some new displays for the table. We have a tent, especially because Alex will burn. He's transparent like Casper, so I can't keep him in the sun too long or he will cook. But I have one package I can't wait to open. I'll show you guys in a second. And I have other packages I'm waiting on, but you know, UPS wants to pull me around. It's supposed to be delivered Monday, then it said Tuesday, then it said attempted delivery out of town I don't even live in. So come along with me while I panic this week. Also, here's Roy. Isn't he so pretty? I hope he finds a new home this weekend. So this is the third time I'm recording this because apparently I'm just forgetting how the English vernacular works, but I wanted to show off. Heavy breathing. Okay, so Sweater Grandpa here on, Sweater Grandpa Creations, let me be specific. Here on Instagram is where I've met them. They're an absolutely amazing, beautiful, kind soul of a creator. And their original content is just, it's troll worthy, but it's gorgeous. And they were so kind to send me over 2 molds. I'll show you this one first. This is the tarot plate. And you can already look at it and see all the iconography hidden in it, right? The Hierophant, the Hermit, Death, the Devil, the Star. There's so much in here, and me as a tarot reader, this just excites me so much. Obviously, I want to make some really cool tarot layouts for you guys to use in your own practice, but I'm not gonna lie, I may be greedy and make my own personal one first. But yeah, this mold is, I'm drooling. It turned out amazing. I can't fucking wait. And then the second mold, this one was more of a surprise. It happened last minute. They were showing me some of their like Gothic cathedral stained glass window themed molds. And again, absolutely beautiful. I'm almost terrified to use this one because I know it's going to take 2 or 3 pours to get the color effect that I really, really want, but I know it's going to be worth it. I can already see this hanging up as a wall hang. So I'm just forever grateful for them. These really turned out amazing. Please go look at their shop, especially if you are a resin artist or if you're just collecting resin art. There's, again, absolutely blown away. Since I do have a show this weekend though, as you can see, I'm packaging shirts up. I don't think I'll have time to pour tonight, and that kills me because I was supposed to open this yesterday actually, and I held off because I was like, oh, I'm really busy, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. And now it's tomorrow, and guess who's still really busy? So I really want to do a botanical spread first for this, I think. But because I'm so eager just to see how it molds, I might do a dusting, just because that's a little bit faster for composition wise. I don't know, we'll see. You guys will obviously be the first to see. My goal is to demold this baby before I go to the show this Saturday, so that you guys can see it. It was in fact not poured or demolded in time for the show Saturday. Drooling. Don't mind my stoic hair as I sit in front of the fan because it's really freaking hot upstairs. But I just wanted to reiterate how gorgeous these molds are. So flipping excited. To be honest, like, I have not been excited for resin in a few weeks. I've just been in a funk. I feel like I don't know if I'm like bored with my molds, but then again, when I look at new molds, especially new mold creators, I'm seeing a lot of the same stuff and the same themes, and I get it. It's trends. I love trends. So I really can't talk. But I haven't had something really spark me in a while, and just seeing the tarot iconography on this mold is like chef's kiss, chef's kiss. If you ever get one of our keychains or pins and it looks foggy or scratched up, chances are it still has its protective film over it. I do try to take them off the keychains just because they're harder to peel off when you have a keychain through the loop, but they are on most of our pins for protection, so they're not fogged, I promise. Just peel off the protective layer.
take the nickel after that. So it's not like a gumball machine where it just like disappears. Throws people off. Yeah, just keep spinning it on. Yeah, just keep going. Yeah, grabs one.
Yay! Yay! Where did we go?
What is it? What is it?
Oh my god, the ring! Ooh, and it's shiny.
It's a rune.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got your sticker and yours. Oh my gosh, I love. All right, number two.
Definitely just woke up, but the show went really well. We got home at probably around 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock, and I took a nap, and I ended up being asleep until 8:40 in the morning, 9:40. So now I'm in line to get coffee because we have a D&D session tonight, and it's our in-person, it's our long one. I don't know how I'm gonna get through it. I haven't even unpacked yet from the show, but the show was a success. It was so much fun. I met so many cool fucking people. The location was beautiful. Butler Street is just amazing in general. It's one of the great places to go in Pittsburgh. So yeah, it was a really cool show. I really hope that they continue to do more markets down there, especially having queer small businesses all out there. Such a vibe, such a fucking vibe.